one thing that I wanna mention is Arvind already knows this, and I was talking with Lionel about this. Now, very often you have when you build a project, not in real time in the real world, but for us, where you want to train how can you get data from external resources. Because when you think about your platform, completely on the left, you have connect or data integration, where you actually need to bring in the data from APIs, from relational database or whatever. So what I was talking with him is, okay, what could we do? You could also simulate this by actually setting up a relational database and then feeding the data from your CSV file into two tables. And for instance, for an energy consumption data set, you could feed the energy data into an energy table and the weather data into a weather table. And then say, okay, I'm putting this relational database in use. From my platform, I query data directly. Basically, I make a direct connection to that database, query the energy data. And for the weather data, I'm actually setting up an API where I then query the data through the API. And this way you can basically train yourself, okay, how can I access external resources? This helps you train your relational knowledge, actually building the table, working a bit with relational databases. And this also helps you defining or creating APIs, designing APIs for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that might make sense. Not just that we have the file and we feed the file in somehow, but also that you can do the other way where you pull data into your platform. So this is actually some idea how you could use that. And we were talking here specifically for AWS, where you could set up RDS and API gateway to do this part, where the API gateway then reads from the table. And for the coding, actually, you drop your file into S3. And then with Cloud9 is the integrated IDE of AWS, where you can actually code directly in that IDE. And this way you could completely stay in the cloud and have actually nothing to do on your local machine. And this would avoid it that you have to connect your local IDE to the relational database and write data in and so on.